Have you met with Donald Trump since the election?
Yeah, I had a chance to go have a long and actually quite.
Yes, Bigger says he was very impressed by Trump during their 3 hours dinner together. Everyone is falling in line. Interesting. Gates said he and the president-elect had a very intriguing conversation about global health. Trump energized and looking forward to helping to drive innovations. I was frankly impressed with how we all show a lot of interest in the issues I brought up.
Have you met with Donald Trump since the election?
Yeah, I had a chance to go have a long and actually quite intriguing dinner with him.
What did you discuss? What was intriguing?
Well, we touched on a lot of things. It was over 3 hours. To my surprise, it was, just he and I, his chief of staff, Susie Wiles, and the person who helps manage things for me, Larry Cohen. So the four of us sat there, and it was quite wide-ranging. Global health's the area that I work in, and such amazing things have happened and can happen there. I spoke a lot about HIV and that the foundation's literally working on a cure for that. We're at an early stage, and so he, in the COVID days, accelerated the vaccine innovation. So I, was asking him if maybe the same kind of thing could be done here, and we both got, I think, pretty excited about that. We talked about polio, where we're very close to getting that done, but if you stop, it'll spread back. And so I explained why it's been tough in Pakistan, Afghanistan. We've had cases show up in Gaza. We have cases in Africa. And he was fascinated to hear what he could do to maximize the chance that during the next 4 years, that incredible milestone will be achieved. I felt like he was, energized and, looking forward to helping to drive innovation. I was frankly impressed with how well he showed a lot of interest in the issues I brought up.
I believe you saw Biden's speech the other day. The man is not happy that these people are falling in line with Trump. We have seen tech people, how they are lining up themselves with Trump. People, we never believed that one day this can happen. At a certain point, I was actually shocked to see this happening. Now going into Trump inauguration, I have never seen this before. A lot of these laborers are, melting down social media, partaken to the whole situation. The other day, Snoop Dogg decided to perform. Have these galvanized concerning this Trump inaugurations? The kind of meltdown I saw on the social media, it is extremely concerning. Even The View had a meltdown that Michelle Obama would not be attending this event. If you remember, during the DNC, Michelle Obama said something that triggered a lot of people that she doesn't like to really be amongst white people.
Too cold, Donald, really, to have your inauguration outside because the temperature is going to be 23 degrees. Okay, let's just put this into perspective. It was 7 for Reagan. It was 22 for Kennedy. It was 28 degrees for Barack Obama with winds somewhere in the 20 mile an hour range as well. It was freezing. So I'm not sure it's the cold. I think maybe it's that you're afraid of the crowd sizes and that hotels are still available and that a lot of people, as many people as, showed up for, Barack Obama or Joe Biden or whatever, won't be showing up for your inauguration. I think it's the crowd sizes. That number is more important than the temperature number.
Yes, Don Lemon spent all his time reading script, now scrambling for views on YouTube. This is what he can spew. So, according to him, Trump decided that this should happen indoors for crazy. To me, Trump's life is more important than doing this outside.
Culture check. Did anybody have Snoop performing at Trump's inauguration on their bingo card at all? Because I'm extremely confused about that. Like, I know Trump is like a walking, I'll promote your shit type guy, but damn, really? What are we promoting? Like, what are you selling? What are you saying? Like, why you even gotta be there? Why you gotta perform? Like, dude, come on. Are you kidding me? Like, Nelly, I mean, that don't really rock me. Lil Wayne absolutely could see that shit. The Baby, not really. Kanye absolutely expect his MAGA wearing ass to be there. Soulja Boy, he's always about capitalism and money. But Snoop though? Really? Really? Culture check. Did anybody have Snoop performing at Trump's inauguration on their bingo card at all? Because I'm extremely confused about that. Like, I know Trump is like a walking, I'll promote your shit type, guy, but damn, really? What are we promoting? Like, what are you selling? What are you saying? Like, why you even gotta be there? Why you gotta perform? Like, dude, come on. Are you kidding me? Like, Nelly, I mean, that don't really rock me. Lil Wayne absolutely could see that shit. The Baby, not really. Kanye absolutely expect his MAGA wearing ass to be there. Soulja Boy, he's always about capitalism and money. But Snoop though? Really? Really?
Yes, Lord, she is so right. She is so right. She gave us that when they go low, we must go high.
She changed that one.
And I think she's changed her tune. I think when they go low, you have to meet that energy and perhaps go even lower, become small like an ant and go to the earth's crust. And what I will say is,
not cross
yeah. Well, what I will say is, she said that she did not enjoy Trump's 2017 inauguration because there was no diversity, there was no color on that stage. She said there was no reflection of the broader sense of what America looks like, and many people took pictures of her, and she just wasn't in a good mood.
Honestly speaking, whether Michelle Obama attended Trump inaugurations or not, nothing would change. Trump is a president. Get over it. Be used to with that. That is just the best thing to do at this time. All this ranting, oh, this is the best thing. It's insane. Stop all that. Be comfortable with your president. I saw all the speech at the DNC. There is nothing you can do about it at this moment. Your candidate failed.
It's also a dishonor to the black community. Yeah. I mean, if you look at Donald Trump, the man who would refuse to rent to black people in the 1970s, who tried to lead a lynch mob against 5 black and brown kids in the 1980s for the Central Park case, who refused to allow black casino workers to have a prominent place in his casinos in Atlantic City in the 1990s, who spent 5.5 years lying about Barack Obama's birth certificate in the 2000s, who came in office and then attacked black people like Colin Kaepernick, who attacked Ruby Freeman and her daughter Shay Moss for simply doing their jobs as Fulton County election workers. You dishonor those people when you go and perform for this man who has done nothing but dishonor black people. And just last year, he was calling Haitian immigrants, accusing them of eating cats and dogs. This is not somebody that black people should be associated with and pretending to normalize. We should be challenging him. And it dishonors the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., whose birthday we honor on Monday to celebrate this man.
Look at this ranting. I enjoy it, actually, when I see them, melting down, saying this. I like that. Continue. You have 4 years to go. At a certain point, I didn't want to make a mockery of these people, but I believe right now we are going to do that for 4 years straight.
Next time you all see me, Donald Trump will be president, and you may not see me. Next 4 years, we're taking this one day at a time.
Biden said today an oligarchy is taking shape of extreme wealth, power, and influence that literally threatens our entire democracy, basic rights and freedoms, and a fair shot for everyone to get ahead. Obviously, we've seen the tableau, we're about to see it at the inauguration. Bezos.
Yeah, you can see Rick Ross. He was actually present. Black Libras are not taking this away. They're melting down. They can't even stop.
Follows Ray J, Soulja Boy, Nelly, Rick Ross, and Snoop Dogg. Y'all all bent over and took it from the back from Trump and his white racist people. Y'all are a disappointment and a disgrace to the black community.
Looks like, unfortunately Gaza or one of these war-torn countries where awful things have happened. So, and there are fires now breaking out everywhere. So it feels totally bizarre to be talking about a movie.
I'll be laying out a plan for how we recover.
And sparks move things. And it doesn't matter how much water you have.
Thank you guys who always been there sharing on my videos. I don't like to make the videos long. Reason I always cut it at this point for
future president and his gag
are a function of their flawed morality and policy.
The problem with California is forestry management.
We're triggering total collapse.
Oh. The city of the Pacific Palisades is burning, and I flew here last night. I was on the plane, started getting texts.
So I am evacuating my home.
What we need to do against what we know is right, and these are the results.
Trump is now calling that Gavin Newsom should step down.
This is you getting water to areas that need water because there are fires in 100-mile-an-hour winds.
The situation is beyond control. I'll be updating you, giving you more information to what I'm observing on social media. I didn't want to report this, but people keep sending this to me. God bless you.
Health insurance companies to get paid for the work that he's been trained his whole life to do.
What do we do?
Right now you're looking straight. Remember it.
As a country about yeah, we were just talking about the wildfire situation and how crazy it is that they
still funny. And then I think all our tax dollars probably went for Gavin's hair gel. I don't know, but it's like, sad.
I want to be
Jim Jordan.
In the 5 tenants of
Palisades Village right here. This is the town center of sorts.